peace. Let us reflect and look within ourselves. Let us wonder and let us find. Let us ask questions. Let us have presence for ourselves. I wonder and I ask of you, as surely you have encountered this in your time on this earth, and surely I have met this in my own being. This question, this feeling of need, are you good enough? And I'll ask you, as surely you have met this, good enough for who? Good enough for what? Good enough for who? And good enough for what? And it is profound in this way that you're allowed this process, this developmental process, this transformative process of being, this work that is occurring innately within you, that you would encounter this question, that you would seek for yourself, that you may know, that you may find, that you may discover. And we wonder. And so often we seek outwardly. We see what is in the world. We see what is in others. And perhaps we want and we feel that we need from them a validation, a security, an assurance, an accompaniment, companionship, love, acceptance, validation in this way of that you are good enough. And it is profound in this way that within this questioning, within this seeking, if you will commit yourself to the work that is occurring in such a lack, in such a seeking, that you will be brought innately to this discovery, to this uncovering, this unveiling of this truth. That within this very same place that you seek this, there lies an answer, there lies a proof and a truth of your own being, that you have always been this good enough, if you would only allow it and accept it of yourself. And that within this seeking, this disassociation from your being, from this wealth, from this abundance that lives within you, you will be brought to this proof and truth of your nature and your being. You will be brought back to the very source of it. And it will be revealed to you in this seeking that none of it was ever lost. And that this acceptance is always something that you can grant yourself. And that all of it has had purpose for this, that you witness and experience, and that you deliver your very nature to your own being. Good enough for who? Good enough for what? Let it be. Let it be. Let it go. Let it be. Good enough for your own being. That you are sufficient upon yourself. That you do not have a need. That you must not seek validation and proof of your own being through another. But that you have it within. That you have it within. And that all things external in this way become an opportunity for you to prove of your own being that you have it within, for you to continually let go, for you to continually accept and embrace what live within you, this life within you, this truth, this love within you, this wholeness, this communion, this companionship that you have sought in all others, this acceptance, this validation, this celebration of life that you have sought in all others and in this world, is always occurring within you. It is entirely free. But you would not know it if you did not set out in this adventure, if you did not have this questioning, this wondering, this seeking for validation externally. You never would have been brought within yourself to find it. And that is a beautiful thing, you see. We can fall into this trap within this question and with inquiring in ourselves of this question, are you good enough? Am I good enough for who or for what? We can fall prey to this within this questioning and this inquiring within, and the investigation of what this question means and where does it come from and what is its purpose. and we can abandon ourselves in it, and we can have a blame for ourselves that you should never have the question, but it is not so. There is purpose in it. There is development in it. There is reason for you to feel incomplete, insecure. There is reason for it, for you to be able to find the truth and the proof of it. And so let us be humble to that, to all of these things that are truly occurring within us. If they are occurring, they have a purpose. All of the difficult things within yourself, all of the things that we believe are limitations upon our being, they are not so. They are invitations. They are initiations. They are a ceremony. They are a work. They are a labor. It is a creation. It is a process of nature that is occurring. In all of this, that you attain further within your being, that you become more of who you are. And that at long last, within all of this, at long last, you will have the answer to the question, that it is good enough for you, that you may have yourself. And that even in seeking it, this is what you were doing. This is what you were doing. This is what you were seeking in these questions. It was a path before you. It was something for you to follow, that you may find what live within you. So let us be humble to that process, and let us embrace the empowerment that seeking is. That there is no wrongdoing in that you have felt this, but that there is purpose in it, that you embrace it, and that you investigate, that you inquire within yourself, and that you determine further truths from this, uniquely in your being. Perhaps you will find something different than I have. Perhaps that will be a blessing upon me. Perhaps it will be a blessing upon you. That you find something unique within that. And you should. And if you do it truly, you will. You will look within that question. You will find unique things, unique faces, unique people, unique places, things that you have sought in this world, and they have a unique context to you, to what is being crafted within you, to what you are crafting further in this world, that you may give of your being. And this is profound in this way, because everything within you that would seem to be a lack, it is a hidden gift upon all others, that you investigate, that you inquire within it, and all of the insecurities that you have, and all of the wondering why, and all of the questioning, are you good enough for this or for that? For who? For you, is an entirely special thing that you would retain of your being in these questionings, that you would find new parts of yourself that perhaps would have remained hidden if you did not take that adventure. And that is a beautiful thing, that we can all find in ourselves, in honor in each other, that process is occurring. We can have presence for it in ourselves. We can have presence for it in each other. That questioning, that wondering why. And we can grant of ourselves belief, and we can grant it through this way of belief of our being, of what we have found uniquely within these questions. We can grant upon all others belief that you will find your way, that you will find your way, that the answers will become present before you, and present as you are, and that in that presence that you have found, that this has been revealed within this seeking, within this questioning, within this path before you, that it will be a betterment upon all things. And that is beautiful. So wherever you are in that process, honor yourself in it. Honor yourself in it. Honor others in it. Honor the truth. Honor the change. Honor the path before you, honor the path within you, and embrace that questioning. Seek within yourself, inquire within. Ask for answers. And if you are met by silence, embrace and honor silence. That is beautiful in and of itself. That perhaps you will not be granted the answer, but that you will further walk forward in faith. That there is a nature within you that is guiding your footsteps, stumble as you may. You are going somewhere. You are being brought to a higher place of your being. And that you cannot deny. Even if you would like to. Even if we would seek an escape of it. That as well would become something that would further serve the developmental process of your being. And it will take as long or as short as it must for you to find it. And that is beautiful. And that is beautiful. And perhaps once you have it of your own, the answer to these questions, whenever you have met the source of abundance, the very same place that we have allowed a belief of a lack, whenever we come and we claim, we uncover, we discover this source, this love, this creative, transformative nature of being that you are and that I am, in this divine unfolding, this work that is occurring, as we come to it in ourselves and in each other, I wonder, what will we discover in that wholeness? What will it mean to each other? And perhaps within all of it, all of the things that we would have sought to be good enough for, perhaps they as well will find within themselves that same source of love in abundance. And they will as well honor you in that each and every individual always has been entirely who they have needed to be for this process to occur and for all things to become in this way. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks. Grateful God, that you are courage, strength, protection. I'm with you. Peace.